Hello, welcome to IT Expert YouTube video series. Today we are going to talk about Business Requirement Document. What is a Business Requirement Document (BRD)? It is a document to record the functional quality and usability requirements into formats that are easily consumable for future analysis, architectural, and design activities, and most importantly in a format that is understandable by all business stakeholders. The BRD is designed to take the reader from a high-level understanding of the business processes down to the detailed business requirements. It should capture the following. What is a Business Requirement Document (BRD)? Project summary and background. Project scope. Operating model. Project governance. Business process model. Use cases. Assumptions and constraints. Prioritized requirements. Success metrics. Components of the Business Requirement Document (BRD). Company overview. The BRDs start with an overview of the company, explaining the company's mission, vision, and business strategy. This section also covers company's portfolio of products, services, customers, and service delivery. Sometimes company's business model and operations are also included in the BRDs. This helps the solution provider to get a holistic look at the company they are undertaking the project. Project scope. This is the important section of the BRDs that explains the project scope in detail. This provides an outline of what is covered in the project and, more importantly, what is out of scope. This defines a clear boundary for the project landscape. The consensus needs to be sought out among the project stakeholders about the project scope. The project scope identifies and defines clear business goals along with project high-level outcomes. Business goals. The business objectives of the project should be clearly documented to align project stakeholders for successful execution. These goals provide a strategic outcome of the project and detailing the why of this project is required. Functional and non-functional requirements. This section of the Business Requirement Document talks about the functional and non-functional business requirements. The functional requirements describe essential features that the solution must have to satisfy the project stakeholder needs. The functional requirements are assigned different statuses such as essential, important, and desirable, and these requirements can be prioritized. Functional requirements. Some of the more typical functional requirements include business rules. What is allowed? Transaction corrections, adjustments, and cancellations. Administrative functions. Authentication. Authorization levels. Audit tracking. External interfaces. Document dependent system. Certification requirements. Reporting requirements. Data and reporting details. Historical data. Legal or regulatory requirements. Non-functional requirements. In other words, a non-functional requirement will describe how a system should behave and what limits there are on its functionality. Non-functional requirements cover all the remaining requirements which are not covered by the functional requirements. They specify criteria that judge the operation of a system, rather than specific behaviors. Non-functional requirements. Some typical non-functional requirements are performance. For example, response time, throughput, utilization, static volumetric. Scalability. As load increase, system auto-scale. Capacity. Availability. 24/7 availability. Reliability. Recoverability. Maintainability. Easy to manage. Serviceability. Security. Only certain users can access. Regulatory. Manageability. Environmental. Data integrity. Usability. Interoperability. It should work for all browsers. Examples of functional and non-functional requirements. Below you can check the list of functional and non-functional requirements examples. Functional requirements example. Authentication of a user when he or she tries to log into the system. System shutdown in the case of a cyber attack. Verification email is sent to user whenever he or she registers for the first time on some software system. Non-functional requirements example. Emails should be sent with a latency of no greater than 12 hours. Each request should be processed within 10 seconds. The site should load in 3 seconds when the number of simultaneous users are greater than 10,000. Project roadmaps. Project roadmaps contain the schedule for project execution. It includes project milestones and stakeholder meetings along with estimated timelines. It also charts out the dependencies in project activities and contingencies. The rule of thumb is to include 20% buffer time for all activities to manage uncertainties that may arise during project execution. Stakeholder consultation. Business process maps. Reporting requirements. Operational requirements. Service delivery mechanism. Data privacy. Service level agreements. Existing business systems. Business and IT architecture. Compliance and regulatory requirements. Project risks. This section elaborates on the project risks. Project risks explain the strategic and tactical risks that the project senior responsible officer (SRO) needs to manage during project implementation. The risk plan consists of risk name, risk priority, risk likelihood of occurrence, mitigation strategies, and risk owner. Infrastructure requirements. For IT and digital transformation projects, infrastructure requirements can be included in the technical section. This includes servers, licensing costs, and so on. Budgets. Budget section covers phased milestone-based payment schedules along with the disbursement amount. The budget needs to cover onboarding costs, stakeholder consultation cost, vendor cost, operation cost, and any non-essential project costs. Project Governance Committee is set up to oversee the project execution. This committee includes Senior Responsible Officer (SRO), Project Director, Project Manager, Business Analysts, and business stakeholders. Benefits of documenting business requirements. A clear understanding of business requirements. Having transparent needs documented and shared among project stakeholders reduces ambiguity and uncertainties. Improve flexibility and reliability. The project risks can be mitigated easily, leading to a predictable way to manage project outcomes. Cost efficacy. Since the requirements are given to solution provider vendors, it leads to cost saving and helps with price negotiation. Benefits of documenting business requirements. Promotes transparency. The BRDS fosters transparency, leading to improved communications between collaborators and project stakeholders. Reduces errors and mistakes. Since the project requirements are documented upfront, it leads to removing misunderstanding in the implementation of a solution. Decreases dependency. The BRDS reduces the dependencies on external and internal stakeholders for project consultation and funding. Samples of business requirement templates. Introduction. Executive summary. Project scope. Functional. Non-function requirements. Interface requirements. Data requirements. Stakeholders. Project plan roadmap. Risks and mitigation plans. Governance. Budgets. Additional requirements. Best practices for writing BRDs. Identify the missing business context. The business analyst needs to ask a lot of why questions to understand the root of a business problem to ensure the business requirements are validated. This helps to identify a lot of missing business context and understanding dependencies between various project stakeholders. Capture or create relevant documents on missing context. If any missing business context needs validation, conduct surveys and document reports. Create interactive documents. The business requirements do not have to be a lengthy document. The content of the BRDs can be interactive with lots of visual elements, architecture diagrams, business process maps, and so on. Best practices for writing BRDs. Add visual components. Adding diagrams, illustration charts, and other visual elements helps to make the BRDs engaging and easy to understand. User simple language. Using simple words to articulate the requirements clearly can amplify shared requirements across various stakeholders. Clear taxonomy. The BRDs usually have a clear template that has good taxonomy. Use those templates for quality assurance purposes. Insist on collaboration. The project stakeholders need to review the BRDs and validate them before it is shared with solution provider. Document management platform capabilities. Intelligent search feature. The search functionality to find the right content based on keywords is essential since the BRDs are usually long and have lots of attachments. It is crucial to bring relevant content based on the user's search intent. This helps business analysts and business stakeholders to go through the section of the document and make user-friendly editors. The document management platform must have an intuitive editor to author and publish content. The editor should provide basic and advanced text formatting capabilities, including paragraphs, fonts, styles, tables, headings, and so on. The editor shall have features to insert rich media content, including images, videos, and hyperlinks. Category manager. Since the BRDs have a good structure and taxonomy, the document management platform must have a good category manager to organize content. Category manager should be versatile to reorganize content if necessary. Document scanner. The platform should provide storage to store and search scanned documents. Many platforms support search within PDF articles and have intelligent agents to crawl PDF documents. Workflow automation. Workflow automation is indispensable for ensuring the production of high-quality documents. The BRDs need to go through a stringent review process, thus workflow is a key functionality. Private documentation and security. Ability to store documents in private mode and providing limited access privileges to project stakeholders are essential. This helps with data privacy and enforcing project security policies. Thank you for watching this video. We provide hands-on training with labs, homework, group projects. Prepare you for the certification. Provide real projects. Internship opportunities. Support you in Resume, LinkedIn. Staffing support. Provide tech references. In-person, online class retake options and more. Call us at 847-350-9034 for your free career consultation meeting. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest videos.